Hi, this is Jay Otluski with Desert Home Sales Group. I'm going to try and keep this video short. I like to keep them under 2 minutes, but this is a pretty big topic. So the question comes up, who do we represent? And back in the 90s, we represented the seller only. I mean, it was kind of with a wink and a smile because if I was out with my mother and trying to find her a home, I actually represented the seller in their best interest to get the highest dollar out of my mother. So as you can imagine, there were some conflicts with those old rules. So for the past almost 20 years now, we've had what we call buyer agency. This means that an agent can actually represent you in your best interest. So consider the old days of the seller agent. So an agent would get a listing, they would represent the seller. Now, if another agent came along, or excuse me, another buyer came along, they still represented that seller. And the same holds true today, that if you contact the listing agent, they are truly working for the seller in their best interest. Now, this is where a buyer agent comes in now. We're able to represent you. So throughout all the homes that we can show you, we can represent your best interest, help you get the best deal, and make sure you're taken care of. The next question I get a lot of is, well, how much is that going to cost me to do that? So as a listing agent working for a seller, the seller pays that listing agent. As a buyer agent working for you, as a buyer agent, we still are paid in the traditional method of the listing agent takes the percentage from the seller and then they split that with us. So there is no cost to you to have the representation and make sure that your best interests are looked after. So as you can imagine, if you're coming from another state, another area, you may come out like most of our clients for 3-4 days, buy a home, and then fly back. Who's representing you? Who's watching this deal? Who's making sure that everything goes smoothly? That's where a buyer agent comes in. So if you'd like more information on our communities, visit Retiring, T-O-A-Z, so it's retiring2az.com, or just give us a call. We'd love to chat with you. Thanks for watching.